Alright, hopefully my last video on this specific subject, sort of, kind of, maybe. Anyway, for a little while, like 15 minutes or so. Yeah, till the end of this video. I won't make another video till this video's over. But anyway. Alright, Professor Anton, conference report guy, Pyro, even to be serious, who was actually defending rationality this time. Um, yeah, but look, Pyro's just hunting. He wants the illusion that he is special, that he has the capacity to do something beyond what he's been programmed to do or whatever. He wants this sparky thing, you know. And Professor Anton's doing the same thing. Oh, we didn't evolve and we don't go through this whole life struggle and 2 billion years of evolution to be programmed automatons that just do what we've been programmed to do. Well, too bad, but that's the reality. The quantum stuff is just that it's just, you know, Pyro keeps using words like probability, like the probability exists in the thing, like the probability isn't just another one of these traps of our limited senses. Okay, the reason why the word exists is not because we know, it's because we don't know. So then we have to make some sort of estimate. So that's all it is. It's a guesstimate at reality. And so we see these patterns, and so we can establish that much. But it's not that there's no randomness. There's no improbability. Um, there's no probability. The fact is the photon will do a certain thing. The electron is doing a certain thing. It's not in multi-universes. It's not any of this crap. All that stuff is just made up mush. It's nonsense. These are the smallest particles in the universe, and of course, where do people find the magic? Well, of course, they go find the magic in the foggiest, darkest forest we can find, right? I mean, that's all this is. They're going to the darkest forest, and that's where they're going to find the fairy godmothers. Well, of course they are, because there's fog and it's dark and you can't see. And so, yeah, so science is going where we can't see, and that's where they're still finding little hobgoblins and magic. Um, I mean, the basic concept is okay. So a photon can make a decision. It can be red, green, or blue, and so photons can decide. You know, they just magically just poof decide. Well, boom, bang, boom. You know, no reason, no cause. They don't have any brain, and there's no cause, and they just poof. They just poof to do something, and that's all this is. It's just put the poof back in life, and it's just crap. It's just crap, and they've been exposed, and that's it. So there's no more need to argue this crap. I will post a link to I think he's also kind of a wacko, but whatever. He made a kind of a good video on the two slit thing. There's just so much to do with that experiment. There's just so much to do that needs doing that isn't getting done, and so that's what just makes it all such a crock of crap, that they would build any science whatsoever on top of these single experiments done. You know, it's just crap. It's just crap science, and it's just amazing that this is allowed to be science. That scientists don't get all hysterically upset that people are drawing conclusions that are just completely unfounded in the experiment. There's just no excuse for going where people are going with the obnoxious arrogance. They're going there. But anyway, um, people can keep playing this game with yourself, okay? Just keep pretending that you're somehow, that you make a choice. And that you know, somehow you know, probably kept saying I in this video. There's no I, there's your brain, okay? Your brain makes decisions. Alright, and it makes decisions based on your experience, and you can pretend it's something else, but that's what it is. And I think if you really look inside of yourself, you'll see it. You see these programs have been running your whole life. Certain fears, certain concepts, certain wishes, desires, they've been running and running and running these programs throughout your whole frickin' fucking life. And that's basically your identity. And some of that stuff, you'll admit, is neurotic, crazy crap. and then some of it you try to rationalize and make sense of it and try to somehow justify your selfishness or justify your pettiness or justify some other bullshit that's running through your little brain. But you can see it if you look inside your fucking head at what's going on, at what kind of crap flies into your consciousness. You can basically see where it came from. You can tie it to some experiences in your life and the crap that's gone on, and you can figure out why you are what you are, essentially. Okay, I'm not saying every little neuroses is going to be obvious, but yeah, you get the idea that it's through exposure and education and experience that you become who you are, and that through life you practice. You throw the ball and you figure out, oh, if I talk this way it works, if I talk that way it doesn't. And some of this, yeah, some of this you do. It comes out because you do practice, and some of it is just sloppy. Some of it is, well, it's a good thing I don't have a mirror. It's a good thing people, you don't see yourself in video, because then you don't realize what an asshole you are. Because that's probably part of what's intimidating about making videos on YouTube, is that you say, oh shit, I look like that and I sound like that. God damn. But whatever. I mean, that feedback thing is always interesting and a complex idea. Um, because that's how you really, it's through feedback, that we are able to refine. And but yeah, well, that's what we are. Okay, people want to keep dreaming. We're on some magical ride. No, you're just another programmed little human monster, consumption, reproduction, full of desire and want. You aspire to be something. You're full of ego and all this other crap, and you want to pretend you're doing something magical and mystical, and you've got a soul, and you're going to live forever, and you're going to have adventures in all kinds of la la lands. Well, go ahead, do whatever the fuck you want, but you're full of shit. Um, and yeah, and but let's just describe the game for what it is. And Professor Anton, you talk like, oh, well, it took so long for us to get here, blah blah. Well, no, it didn't take us very long. Once we acquired the vocabulary thing, it only took a few thousand years. It took 2 billion years to get the frickin' vocabulary. So I mean, you want to lament the struggle? Well, lament that struggle. And for what? For nothing. I mean, our intelligence exists because it was a scheming tool. It made us better at consuming and reproducing, and that's all. So keep pretending it's something else. Keep pretending the universe wants to have a brain so it can look at the futility of life and say, oh, how fucking marvelous it all is. Look at the spectacular blood and guts all over the goddamn place, so we can all sit there and do the hokey pokey. Isn't that great? Look at that. We're doing a fancy little neato dance. We can put our left foot in, our left foot out, and then we can shake it all about. Oh, aren't we fancy and interesting? Oh, please. The price has been preposterous, and this is just bullshit. You're just a fucking snowflake. You need to be shoveled out of the fucking way. You keep thinking, I'm unique, I'm fascinating, I'm interesting. No, you're just another mouth to feed. Fuck. So anyway. So fuck all this bullshit. I mean, Professor, just amazing. 18 minutes and he didn't say anything. 18 minutes of blah 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 blah. I mean, just can't put 5 words together, without something made up. But anyway, no vocabulary whatsoever. Just all bullshit vocabulary. All words with no meaning. Brilliant. Anyway, yeah. So I guess that's it for a while. Thank you very much. Till next time. Blah 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 blah.